My name is Darius, and my role with the Donovin Darius Foundation is I am the operations manager, so I pretty much bring a lot of the community outreach visions to life through setup, pickups and deliveries, execution of the day-to-day events. The Donovin Darius Foundation supports every positive outreach event in the city that we can. We facilitate homeless feedings, we do juveniles in jail, we do mothers and children, fathers and children. So we spend a lot of time at the homeless shelters feeding them and providing clothes, and definitely doing haircuts and motivational speeches and everything. So because we grew up needy, you know. The Bible says that the needy will be with us always. So we grew up needing everything, you know. We were in poverty. So we knew the value once we started realizing what our purpose was. We started meeting people like Presbyterian Ministries who provided, you know, clothing, hygiene products, even all the way down to masks. So it's a major part of what we do in our outreach campaign. We found our purpose is to serve others, you know. So we are a median. Donovan calls it an artery. So remember Robin Hood? So Robin Hood was given, sometimes he took items and gave them to the poor. So right now, with his brand and his infamy, you know, he's leveraged through his foundation to partner with agencies to provide services to the needy. Other organizations that I'm a part of personally, I'm the CEO of the Bold Endeavors Jacksonville. My wife and I run Bold Endeavors Jacksonville, where we have been serving the community for the last 17 years, providing clothes, food. It's like a wraparound services, pointing them in the right direction to change their life. I'm a member of Impact Church here in Jacksonville, and I've been a member there, my wife and I, for over 20 years. So I am on the outreach committee. So through learning about my purpose, I was able to start facilitating events that provide the members a chance to come on out and serve the needy community, as well as some of us come from the needy, you know, lifestyle. So that's that. So I represent Shooting Hoops Not Guns. That's an agency where we use basketball as a tool to draw the attention of young people in the city through basketball tournaments and events like that. Bubble Burgers, I'm in the streets of Jacksonville, you know, for them. They are a very major and concerned corporation that loves serving the community as well. And those are the majors that I deal with on a day-to-day basis. We were doing an event at UNF for the Donovin Darius Foundation, and a speaker that we had named Sylvester Pinckney. He's the outreach chairman for the Kids Hope Alliance here in Jacksonville. He had heard about what the Donovin Darius Foundation does in partnership with Bold, and he told me about Presbyterian Social Ministries, and it's been a wonderful relationship ever since. Being able to provide new clothes to the individuals that we serve is the most important component of what we do. All of us have seen a homeless person, and can you imagine what a new shirt, a new pair of shoes, and a haircut can do for somebody's morale? So my partnership with Presbyterian Ministries has given me the ability to really impact the people that we serve, their lives. My personal partnership with PSM has given me the ability to fulfill the most important part of our outreach events. I love new clothes. I know the importance of being able to change clothes, and I feel pretty good looking in the mirror at myself when I'm able to change into a brand new item. So when I receive items from PSM, they're labeled, first of all, by size, color, short sleeve, long sleeve, black socks, white socks. Everything is so organized that it makes our job easier. All we do is collect the boxes, break them out, and then even when we distribute them, and somebody can just walk up and tell us what size they want, and we have it already. Because of the 17 years that Bold Endeavors has been in effect, and the Donovin Darius has been here since 1988. So because of our continued efforts in the community, a lot of people know that we have access to clothing. So I used to solicit individual donations of getting their clothes, they're unused, what is it called, gently used, and clothing. Now PSM has filled that gap, so we still do receive those items, but what PSM does is it gives us a surety that we can provide quality clothing, men, women, and children, to the community. So we do it in group settings, or some people, I know of some young people in high school that I was able to put in a request to Neil at PSM, and he fulfilled it in abundance and changed those young people's lives. I believe that in the last 2 years I have probably received 5,000 items from PSM. I have distributed every item down to whatever's on this table. And we are having another event in November where I look to invite the partnership to go again. I learned a lot of lessons once I met PSM, because like now, the donations that I have are bags and boxes. I used to fill up my garage, which caused a lot of problems at the house. And then it became organized. You know, as we kept on going, we became more organized. Now we have a storage unit that I have a partner that pays for this storage unit every month, because we store food and clothing that we give out to our guests at our events. Most of the time we do bigger events where we service between 50 to 300 individuals, and then there are times where I get a personal request for specific items, from high underwear all the way up to, you know, shoes. I've gotten all of those items from PSM. There are moments at every event, whether it's just downtown with the homeless or the personal individuals that we impact. I've seen personally tears, laughter, and joy that comes from being in the right place at the right time. So we are meant to be touching people's lives in a positive way. So that's what we do. So every time we have an event and we provide, like today when I give out these shirts, there's some men here who don't have any shirts. They don't have anything, so we're looking forward to impacting them today. If PSMJax and their partnership with these entities that I represent, if they were not in existence, it would be like going to a world without computers. It would be prehistoric. The service that you guys provide to the community gives every entity that I represent the chance to go out knowing that we have quality products to provide the city of Jacksonville community with. If I was not able to receive the donations from PSM, it would make my job a lot harder. It would take me back to where we started, where I was doing individual invitations to participate in these events. A lot of times it worked out, sometimes it didn't, because we didn't have enough to service, you know, our guests at the event. So every entity that I represent is blessed to be in partnership with PSM. I can honestly say that our partnership with PSM has given every partner, organization, a chance now to walk in with the goods that we all used to pay for. So Bold Endeavors, we have come out of our pocket to buy shirts, underwear, socks, food. Same with Impact Church, same with the Donovin Darius. Knowing that these are the major components of what we give out, the clothes, it has saved us thousands and thousands of dollars over the last 17 years. I would encourage any corporation, business, or individual to wholeheartedly donate to PSM. The service that they provide to the community is unmatched. If you really wanted to make an impact in the community of Jacksonville, PSM is a very viable source, and they honor their donations by putting it back into the hands of the people that need it. I would surely like to say, on behalf of the community of Jacksonville and the people that we serve, that we are supremely grateful for every opportunity that PSM has participated in. You are very valuable to blessing people with much needed items. And you asked a question about moments that PSM has provided. See, we deal with families. And imagine a family where it's a man, a woman, and then their children, and they can walk away with bags of clothing. And imagine what that has done for that family. So those are moments. So there's families, men and women, that I've seen personally with my own eyes that have taken these items that PSM has provided and just changed their life. So this is why we do what we do.